US. Now we start this hour in the Middle East, where in a significant escalation, the Israeli Air Force launched drone strikes on Yemen's Houthi-controlled Houthi port, targeting what it called military infrastructure of the Iran-backed group. According to the Israeli Defense Forces, the drone strike destroyed equipment used to restore previously damaged facilities, including fuel tanks, engineering gear, and vessels allegedly used for military purposes, and attacks on global shipping routes. Defense Minister Israel Katz warned that the Houthis, like Tehran, will pay a heavy price for threatening Israel. He added that Israel will continue to act at any time and any place to protect its citizens and maritime security. There's been no official response yet from the Houthis. We are now joined by Professor Armin Saikal, who is an adjunct senior fellow at the S. Rajratnam School of International Studies and Nanyang Technological University, located in Canberra. Thank you very much, Professor, for joining us on the programme. How significant is this strike at the Houthi port, and how much will this damage the Houthis' capabilities here?
Well, this is not the first time that Israel has carried out attacks on the Houthi port. It's done it before, and at one point, Israel had claimed that they had inflicted very heavy damage on the port. Obviously, they are not really satisfied to the extent of the damage, and they've gone again in order to make sure that this port is disabled, because it is the main port for the Houthis in terms of receiving goods and, of course, also exporting goods, and particularly, as you pointed out, allegedly receiving arms from Iran.
Professor Saikal, first of all, who are the Houthis, and what implications do they have for global shipping?
The Houthis is an offshoot of Shia Islam, and they have been fighting for the control of Yemen over a long period of time. And the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman unleashed an Arab-led military campaign against the Houthis several years ago. But it was not able to suppress the Houthis, and it is very widely reported that the Houthis are strongly backed by the Islamic Republic of Iran, and the Houthis have announced, ever since the advent of Israel's war in Gaza, to support the Palestinian cause, and more specifically to support Hamas and the citizens of Gaza. And they have been targeting Israel quite periodically, and Israel have retaliated. But also what they have really done is to make sure that ships bound for Israel are not allowed to get through the Red Sea. And that, of course, caused or has had wider implications for many countries. And the United States and Great Britain had joined forces in the past and had bombarded Houthis' places in order to disable their military capability. And Israel has joined it as well. But the United States, as President Trump announced not very long ago, reached a ceasefire with the Houthis. So the ceasefire really applies to the relationship between Houthis and the United States, not necessarily Israel. And therefore, Houthis has continued their rocketing of Israel, and now Israel has once again retaliated.
Yes, Professor Saikal, thank you. You are staying us for further updates from the West Asia region. Iran is accusing European powers of violating their commitments